Okay, y'all, allegedly a tape just dropped, and Porsha's reportedly furious, while Simon is teasing receipts like it's finale night. Claims about 5 supposed lovers are exploding online. Fans are split, and word is lawyers have been dialed. Nothing is confirmed yet, but the timing is messy. The comments are on fire, and if any of this holds up, we could see statements by sunrise. Grab your tea, I'll sift the reports and keep it fair. And if you love fast, verified updates, tap subscribe real quick before we dive. Quick context, we're all on the same page. Porsha Williams just shared she's dating a man and a woman, and the timeline has fans buzzing. It's giving soft launch energy, but she's leaning in, and the comments are a lot. This is layered because her divorce saga was messy, with papers, court dates, and back-and-forth posts, plus those social media jabs that kept the blogs fed. There's also chatter about possible deportation tied to her ex, which is alleged and reportedly floating from bloggers, not confirmed by officials, so treat that like unverified noise for now. Meanwhile, Real Housewives of Atlanta history keeps looping back in. Remember the long-running tension with Kandi Burruss? Old clips are resurfacing, including that moment where Porsha made comments about lesbians that did not age well. Viewers are stitching it with her new relationship revelation and asking questions about growth, accountability, and receipts. Some say she's evolving. Others say it's convenient timing. The cast dynamics matter too. People wonder who knew what, when, and whether this spills into filming, confessionals, or reunion chiz. Add in the Instagram captions, the thirst traps, and the strategic likes, and it feels like a rollout. But also, it's her life. She can date who she wants. The real tea is how the narrative gets shaped. By her, by the show, and by the blogs, all at once. Okay, so here's the first splash, and it is messy. Simon allegedly put out an intimate clip, and he's claiming it was filmed while he and Porsha were still married, which, if true, is wild. The timing he's citing reportedly lines up with their marriage timeline, and he's using it like a receipt. But the internet is side-eyeing everything because context matters, and edits exist. He didn't stop there either, because he allegedly said there were 5 lovers in the mix, counting on his fingers like it's a thread, and he's hinting more videos could drop, which sounds less like closure and more like a slow, dramatic leak. Now, Porsha's side is not playing because she's reportedly gearing up for legal action, with insiders saying cease and desist talk is happening and that any private material was never meant for public consumption. Lawyers love words like consent and distribution. And that's where this could get serious if any laws are implicated. But for now, it's all claims, counterclaims, and a whole lot of alleged receipts. Still, the optics are rough because once something hits the timeline, you can't unsee it. And fans are split between calling this exposure and calling it revenge. Bottom line, until attorneys file, everything stays alleged, and the only guaranteed thing is more headlines. It's a pattern at this point, and it's loud. One person drops a cryptic lyric, the other likes a shady comment. Fans notice in minutes, screenshots fly, alleged DMs pop up, receipts, reportedly. Then comes the cleanup, deletes, archival, captions edited. A polite denial appears, sometimes in Notes app font. It says context was missing. It says rumors are exaggerated. Right after, more screenshots surface, new angles, different timestamps, allegedly. Someone's source is a voice note. Another insider reportedly chimes in. The unfollow-refollow dance begins. Comments get limited. Mods start pinning. A live goes up, gets clipped, and vanishes. The clips live on. Reaction channels dissect frames. Phrases get pulled and requoted. Intent gets debated. Semantics become the battlefield. Both sides claim they've moved on. Both sides keep posting. Shade stays indirect. Timelines stay messy. If something hits too hard, it's deleted. Then explained as a joke, or a misunderstanding, or not about that person. Everyone says they don't care. Everyone keeps responding. Rinse, repost, deny, repeat. Fans keep the receipts cataloged. PR writes the statements. The cycle resets with a new alleged detail, a new denial, and one more, that's not what happened, reportedly. Then silence, until the next hint drops again. Here's the hiccup everyone's side-eyeing. Simon was out here publicly gushing over Porsha not long ago. Grand captions, heart emojis, my forever energy. Then, suddenly, he's reportedly framing her as unfaithful, and the timeline feels shaky. If he allegedly clocked disloyalty early, why keep the love bomb posts flowing? And if he only just learned, where were the on-record hints before the narrative flipped? Fans are pulling receipts, pointing to interviews where he praised her hustle and character. Then, contrasting that with newer statements that reportedly suggest betrayal. And the overlap is giving whiplash. Were those "we good" photos just for optics? Or did the story change once legal and PR angles entered the chat? Not saying anyone's lying, but the sequencing feels curated. He allegedly hinted at red flags after the fact. Yet earlier, he was boosting her like the perfect match. She's reportedly denied wrongdoing, and insiders claim there's more context. But without a clean chronology, it reads like a pivot. Even the social breadcrumbs feel mixed. Posts reportedly archived, captions tweaked, then cryptic quotes dropped. So the vibe is less clear break and more moving target. Until we see consistent dates, receipts, and third-party verification, the switch from queen to question mark looks less like truth revealed and more like strategy deployed. Allegedly. Then boom, it hits the feed. An alleged tape starts trending, and the timelines go feral. But remember, it's unverified and could be edited, so salt shakers up. Clips get reposted, chopped, slowed, subtitled, and everyone suddenly knows a friend of a friend who supposedly saw the full thing. Hashtags erupt like popcorn. Hashtag countertakes, counter hashtags, and then the ironic ones, dunking on both sides. Influencers spin quick reaction cuts. Others urge caution. Brands, silent. Absolutely nothing on main. Social managers just lurking, watching sentiment graphs like heart monitors. PR decks get opened, contingency lines drafted. Some creators whisper that cease and desist emails were reportedly sent to pages hosting snippets, and a few posts vanish mid-scroll, which people take as proof, though it could just be routine moderation. Lawyers allegedly start calling editors. DMs fill with takedown notes. The narrative fractures. One camp claims it's a deepfake. Another insists it's real. Third camp says none of this matters. Protect boundaries. Meanwhile, the algorithm is eating, pushing any mention, even parodies. Search spikes. Old interviews resurface, out of context. Media watchdogs remind everyone of consent and harm. Brands keep their heads down, delaying collabs, watching for a safe window. By night, the story turns meta. The discourse about the discourse eclipses the tape itself. And that's the flashpoint. Woof, the fallout is wild. The fandom is split down the middle. Some say karma, others call it a low blow. Many blame editing, many blame ego. Timelines are messy, motives murkier. Lawyers on socials are chiming in, saying if any personal or intimate content was shared without clear consent, it could fall under non-consensual intimate media laws, depending on privacy expectations, intent, and jurisdiction. Not legal advice, just commentary. They note takedowns, injunctions, and civil damages are possible, and in some places, penalties could be criminal, per legal analysts. All that is hypothetical. As for motive, chatter says Simon's move looked like payback. Alleged score settling. Reportedly an attempt to grab the narrative and rattle Porsha. Others think he was protecting his own image. Meanwhile, Porsha's camp is about brand protection. Keep the endorsements safe. Keep the storyline clean. Crisis PR reportedly spinning. Cease and desist letters allegedly flying. Receipts teased. Boundaries asserted. Producers are watching engagement. Sponsors are cautious. Castmates pick sides. Unfollows. Comment limits. The algorithm is eating every drop, but the legal risk could chill the posting. If a court ever found the sharing non-consensual or unreasonably intrusive, consequences could be serious. For now, it's a PR chess match with feelings at stake. Everything else is alleged, developing, and subject to receipts. All right, that's the tea for now. Until anything is confirmed on the record or in court, it stays alleged and reportedly at best. We'll watch the filings, the docket shifts, and any network moves. Patton's hint. Facts take time. I want your read. Whose receipts actually land for you, and which feel flimsy. Be respectful, keep it sharp, cite sources if you've got them, flag any new breadcrumbs. I'll keep threading timelines and updating when something real drops. Stay curious, stay kind, and remember, speculation is just that until evidence locks it in.